So we're at Nevis Athletic Stadium, the Mondo track, and it's the Queen City Girls coming up against Cayon. We just saw the Cayon team having a run through, and with only the goalkeeper to beat, the goalkeeper virtually just watched that one through. And so we understand the scoreline is 2-0 in favor of Cayon. Cayon for the moment seem to be playing the better ball. So Queen City would want to come back and come back strong. But for the moment, Cayon running rings around them on the right flank. Cayon again trying to run through. But the defense for Queen City indication from the referee's assistant that it's a throw-in for Cayon. So more pressure on the Queen City goal. There she is, number 11. She seems to know a thing or two about football. And screams in agony as there seemed to have been some kind of a contact. But the green team, that's Green Valley Cayon, seem to be stringing the players together. And goalkeeper going out for that one, the Cayon goalie. Knocks it forward. So Queen City trying to come back, but for the moment Cayon is the team with the players. Still Cayon, but Queen City defending strongly here. And Cayon again, that dangerous lady on the right flank. She made a run through a while ago. Nice cross. Anybody home? Good defensive work though. Number 13 knocking it out. And here's a little bit of a tangle. And she knocks it onto the left flank. A little touch, knocks it hard forward. And anybody there to run through? Nobody home. The goalkeeper waiting for it. Comes and knocks it away and knocked out by the Cayon player. And the Cayon coach is calling out to his team saying, don't let us concede any goals. It's almost half time. Defend. Don't concede any goals. And he keeps shouting that. Player goes down. Some kind of contact made. Player goes down. Well, the halftime whistle has sounded, so it's now halftime. Queen City would be trying to come back in the second half, but for the moment, Cayon leading 2-0. There was an extended wait for the start of the second half. I don't know what the hold-up was. I think the referee and the assistant referees probably were waiting until the rain started, because it seems as if there's going to be some rain. I thought they would try to be a little bit quicker onto the field, but there was a big pause. The action has resumed. Second half action. Cayon applying pressure already. Queen City Girls now making a run through. This is a good looking run through, but it's the Cayon defenders on the right flank. She has to cross. A little bit of a tangle of feet, and Cayon takes it away. But Queen City with the ball again, and too easily taken off. Cayon again dominating the play. Going wide on the right flank. Chases after it now. Can she keep it in? She does, just about. Running the right flank, passes off easily to her teammate. And she goes more central. Cayon stringing up the plays nicely. Goes towards the left flank. looking to run through, stopped for the moment, taken off a nicely by the defender for Queen City. Missed there by Queen City, chases after it, regains control, tries to pass, and a little bit of an exchange between the Cayon and Queen City players. Cayon pushing through now. Where's the goalkeeper? There's an offside whistle. She was rushing through, was the Cayon player, but the referee, right on target, decides it was offside, and so the play had to be stopped. So Queen City with the kick, trying for the short pass on the right flank. Tries to keep it on the right flank. Cayon applying pressure, gets the touch. Queen City with the touch. Is it taken off her? Cayon with the run through now. Cayon, no, taken nicely stopped, nicely pushed away there by the Queen City player. Is just a run through, chips it nicely. Anybody home? Cayon rushing through. She's gonna kick it out. Plays it safe and knocks it out of touch. So in the distance, it looks as if from the Saddle Hill area going around there, and that's always the danger area for rain. Looks as if we're gonna get some rain. Had a slight sprinkle earlier, and so I don't know how long we're gonna stay out here, depending on the rain, if it comes or not. Tries to kick it out, the Cayon player, and let's see what this looks as if it's gonna be a corner kick. So it's gonna be a corner kick, and Carisha Powell, who scored in the two previous games, will be hoping to tap in one today. She's the most experienced player, and off target. A drive, but off target, hitting the upright and going out. So goalkeeper for Cayon. Well, asked her teammate, that's not good work. And so she was under pressure, she knocks it out, because that wasn't good work from the goalie, just knocking it short pass to number 15, I think it is. And then number 15 realized that she was being pressured by Carisha Powell, decided, well, she's going to knock it out. There's the throw-in for Queen City, but Cayon with a nice drive forward, nice touch there again. Cayon traps it nicely, controls, getting it to the center of the field, knocks it forward, stopped nicely by the Queen City defender, and knocks it wider on the left flank. She goes wider still on the left flank. Cayon now trying for the run through, missed it for the moment, and lots of exchanges on that left flank. And Queen City coming away with the touch. Queen City with the touch and losing it now. Queen City, somebody goes down. Queen City with the run through. Queen City with the run through. Queen City with the run through. Nice run through, and the whistle goes. As that was Carisha Powell trying to come through with the ball. Referee's right there, blows the whistle, stops the play, and so it's back now with Cayon, Green Valley with the green top. Drives, curving ball, heading for the left flank, touched out by the Queen City player. No control on that occasion. So here's the throw-in for the green team. Struggle for ball control. Cayon with the touch. Cayon with the touch. Queen City back with the touch. Queen City with the touch. A little bit of pushing. Left booter there. And thought I heard a whistle for a moment, but with all the short passes, Cayon trying to string up the play. Queen City with a possible run through. Queen City running the left flank, and somebody trips over. Looks as if it's going to be Queen City is throwing, headed nicely by Cayon, trapped by the Cayon player. Cayon with the play, they're waiting, and ball has been knocked out of touch. Problem with the lights is that, unlike in the daytime, you can't even figure out what's going on behind those lights. It just looks dark and looks as if it's going to get some rain, but we are not too sure for the moment. For the moment, things are okay. Cayon with the flooring, knocked out by the Queen City player. So, Queen City would have won their last two games, but I think it's a different team now in terms of the level of play. Cayon, one of the stronger teams, I think, in the competition. Queen City, of course, a team that has been nurtured and developed by Curtis Morton Jr. He has worked overtime with this team, and I think you will be happy to see some of the fruits of his labor. The goalkeeper for Cayon under pressure here. I don't think she could have touched it. Anybody home. Here's the goalkeeper holding on to it. She was out of a goal for a little bit, but got back and managed to hold on to it. Kirisha waiting for a mistake there, was lurking close by, but no mistake by the goalie, getting it out. Now touches by Queen City, missed by Queen City, touched by Queen City, touched by Cayon, trying to hook her way out of it, little dizzle dazzle, and all of that passes off eventually to a teammate. Queen City gets a touch, Queen City with a touch, Queen City with a touch, a little run through by Cayon. Pushed through here by Queen City. Carisha was reversing, thought she should have been going towards the ball. Goes down, and it's going to be a free kick for the Queen City player, for the Queen City team, that is. Queen City player down. Is she down for the count? Seems as if they need some assistance here. So even in the female version, this game of football is a serious piece of game. You can get injured so easily, with no fault of your own either. Depends on the interaction with the opponents, etc. Well, the player has been down for an extended period. Normally you see players go down and then they're back on their feet again. But this player has been down for a while and seems to be writhing in pain. I think they should really lift her off, get her off the field of play, and get her some serious attention. Well, I think finally they have made the decision to get the player off. She seems to be screaming in pain and maybe needs more than just the physio. Maybe needs to be taken to the hospital for attention. But she's off the field of play, and I think the game will proceed from here. And that's just how this game works. I mean, somebody is injured, and the game proceeds as if nothing has happened. Well, Carisha Powell with the kick. I think she's going to try a direct here. She has the ability. The coach for Cayon is saying, remember the wind. It's a good kick. It's in that danger area, but the danger cleared very quickly by Cayon. Carisha Powell trying to get back in there, couldn't stop it. Cayon now applying pressure. Cayon applying pressure at the top. And ball is being knocked wide on the right flank. Cayon still in control. Cayon still with the touch, taken away now by Queen City. Queen City, nice left booter there. That's a nice left booter, but Cayon gets back into the mix, knocks it onto the right flank. Cayon now running the right flank, good pass, but Queen City gets the touch. Cayon with the touch once more, passes off nicely. There's Carisha Powell trying to solo run. She gets a stumble. The referee is right there, picks it up, realizing that it was a deliberate trip by the Cayon player. And Carisha has opted to let somebody else take the kick. She's going to try a run through, depending on what transpires with that kick. So here's the kick. Somebody's talking about the wind again. Here's the goalkeeper coming out, holding on to it easily, and goes now to kick it out. That's the goal kick. Good, strong goal kick. Cayon with a possible run through here. Cayon with a possible run through here. And the danger has been cleared. Showing for Cayon. So Cayon with the touch. Yeah, goal was still Cayon. She was looking for some space to drive from there. No, she's looking for the space. She drives. And it has gone in. Make that free to Cayon. Pressure on the goalkeeper for Queen City. And Cayon has knocked in their third. So it's 3-0. Cayon right on top of this one. So 3-0. And the Queen City girls under a lot of pressure here. But they have a flow in. That's a poor kick. And that gives Cayon a possible run through, but danger averted for the moment. There's the Cayon player passing off on the left flank. What does she do? She passes back to her teammate, who passes back now on the left flank, drives it nicely forward, passes through now on the run through once more. Cayon with another run through. And good aggressive work here by the defender for Queen City. The ball has been knocked out. So, throwing now for Queen City. The Queen City girls now is taken away by Cayon. Cayon in that center of the field, that danger area. Cayon with, oh, she waited so long. I thought she would have driven from there. But she was just waiting for what, I don't know. Well, Queen City managed to get it back. And so Queen City passing it around. A bit slow getting there, but tapped away. Still Queen City. Cayon gets it back. Cayon, a little bit of pushing. Cayon rushing to the ball here. Shakes one. Cayon, no. Nicely driven. And the referee says it's against Queen City. She got to it quickly and peeled off a left booter. But whatever contact was made, the referee says it's going to be a free kick from pretty close range for Cayon. So it's more pressure on the Queen City goal. Now, let's see how she handles this. It's a direct, well, not so direct, but it's in front. That gone in. Make that 4. The goalkeeper got a touch, and then it bounced off the body of the goalkeeper and went in the corner of the net. So that's 4-0. 4-0. And Cayon large and in charge here at the Mondo. So Queen City with the touch. Too hard and out. So the flowing now for the green team Cayon. Here's Carisha Powell. Boots it there. Goalkeeper handles it easily. Good attempt there by Carisha Powell, but the power not on it. And it would have needed an awkward bounce of sorts. Carisha seems to be under some pressure as well. Hey, another run through here for Cayon. Good aggressive defensive work there. Great aggressive defensive work there by the Queen City defender. And averted the danger there for the moment. And not good news for Queen City. It looks as if Carisha Powell has gone off. Well, I'm not sure if totally off. But there's a corner kick and she's getting some treatment. But it's a corner kick now for the Cayon team. So Cayon with the corner kick, more pressure on the Queen City goal. But for the moment, it seems as if another Queen City player is down. And while one is down here, Carisha is also getting some treatment on the line. So not good news for Queen City. But it almost looks as if the Cayon goalkeeper is getting some treatment as well. I'm not sure. The referee has come a long way down to check out the situation. Everybody seems a lot laid back tonight, not really rushing the play. I really don't know what's going on, but the referee, you could watch the body language and pick it up from here that he doesn't have any appointments later tonight. He's as relaxed as ever. I'll wait on you. Looking at his watch every now and again, but I don't think anybody's too hurried about getting this game continued. Well, finally, we see some movements, and the referee, I think, will make sure that the game proceeds. So it's going to be a corner kick, and Cayon, as I indicated, already 4 goals up, applying more pressure here. Good kick, very good kick, my goodness. And danger averted for the moment, but still with Cayon. Cayon again applying more pressure. That one went across the face of the goal. Well, that was pretty close. That went across the face of the goal and out. So Green City under some serious pressure here. Cayon large and in charge. The Green Valley coming to Nevis and totally running things. Not a good goal kick there. The goalkeeper under more pressure finally comes out and kicks it away. But she was under pressure, but for once looking aggressive and coming towards the ball, which is good, and kicked it out. Cayon with the throwing. Cayon with the kick. Good kick that. Oh, she tried a one-timer and just didn't sink it. Goes out of touch. So it's going to be another substitution from the Cayon bench. Haven't really seen any substitutions. Well, 2 substitutions from the Cayon bench, if not 3. And I'm not seeing any from the Queen City bench. Maybe they're limited with players. Not the best of kicks again by the goalkeeper. Always applying pressure in that way on their own team. Danger seems to be cleared. Turning now. Queen City with a possible run through. Queen City with a possible run through. But Cayon already getting there. Somebody screamed out. Waiting, and then Cayon just cleared the danger easily. Here's a drive. Big drive. Anybody home? Again, Cayon again rushing to the ball. Getting to the ball more quickly. Player goes down. There's no whistle. No. Again, Cayon takes it away. Queen City Girls, to me, giving up a lot more easily. Cayon seem more aggressive. And here's the new pair of legs on. She's strong. She pushes her asunder. Fresh legs and all. There was no whistle, but she just tossed her away. You don't get too close to her. She's big and she's bad. And yes, she throws down another one. Well, she seems to be a bulldozer. Referee having a word with her there because she's strong. And the referee is saying, look here, you're pushing and you're tugging and you're big and bad, but that's not how we play football, lady. And so he's having a little word with her. And after all of that, Cayon still gets the kick. That's interesting. So number 13 will take the kick. Number 14, the fresh legs on. She seems to be strong. Very aggressive too. And I had a little word there from the referee. Again, there's that delay. Looks as if we finally had a substitution by Queen City. So substitution by Queen City. But back to the action on the field. Cayon with the free kick. Drives, low flat kick. And Whistle goes, it's going to be closer range. It's going to be another free kick, but from close range now for Cayon. More pressure on the Queen City goal. And the wall formation is pretty much non-existent here. Goalkeeper is on her own, I could tell you. And that's good work by the goalie. Rushing out and kicking it out. It's going to be a corner kick. But the goalkeeper was pretty much on her own. There wasn't much of a protective wall there for her. So time in this game must be running out. It's going to be a throw-in, another corner kick. So there's the throw-in. Queen City getting aggressively to the ball, trying to run the right flank. Still pushes it too hard away from herself, so can't follow up. And Cayon responds. Collision of sorts, but Cayon comes away with it. Cayon rushing through. Cayon rushing through. Cayon applying pressure. Ball goes wide up the upright. So time must be pretty much running out on this game. Blue team on the ball. Green team takes it away. Green team applying pressure. Green team applying more pressure here. And nice tackle. Saves the day for Queen City. Now it's Queen City's turn to be on the ball. Tries to shake that woman. I almost said that man. And taken off her a bit too easily. So Cayon getting the ball, winning the ball very easily indeed when Queen City is in control. Now Cayon stringing up the players, but Queen City stopping it for the moment. What does she do? She knocks it straight to the Cayon player who goes and the player goes down. There's no whistle. Still Cayon with the ball. Another Queen City player going down. And chasing after somebody's, well, the referee has decided, well, player is down, another Queen City player down. Seems to be okay. No, not quite. And I believe that Cayon is trying to make sure that all of their players get a touch of the ball. Substitution again for Cayon. Four goals to nil. Cayon large and in charge here at the Mondo. Cayon again controlling the play. Cayon again with a run through. Peels off her right booter. Goalkeeper comes out, holds on to it. Now let's see how she handles this goal kick. Not a bad kick. So I don't know why she's rolling them out most of the times. With a kick like that, you can even get better. And here's a little bit of a run too, but you can't pass that young lady there easily. No, you can't. She's big, she's bad, and she's stopping everything. Well, they've gone past her just for a moment. Nice touch here. Not controlled. Is this a run through? Here's a possible run through. Here's a possible run through. Anybody home? Nobody home. Somebody is calling on number 3. I would assume, based on the shout, that it's a Cayon player. But this is number 15. Well, you can't get past number 14 easily. Nice little pass here by number 14. And running the right flank now. Nice touch, nice touch. Queen City trying to get in the mix. Queen City still trying to get in the mix. Nice touch there, nice touch. Queen City comes away with it. Oh, knocked her asunder. Who you think knocked her asunder? Yeah, she's hard, she's tough. She's really getting inside there and hard to get past, I could tell you. And the ball has been knocked out. So I think the seconds are running out in this game. With a throw-in now for Cayon. I think it's obvious that Cayon is going to win this one. The question is, can Queen City at least score one and salvage some pride? But for the moment, it's Cayon still applying pressure at the top. So the most likely outcome would be for Cayon to make it 5. Queen City would want to at least get one in. But for the more tangle of feet there, she almost tripped on the ball. She was running through. Cayon applying pressure again right at the top. Can she turn? She passes back to her teammate. Queen City now with a touch. Queen City still with a tangle of feet. Trying to clear. Back with Cayon. Open space. She drives. Goalkeeper holds on to it this time. And now she boots it out. Ball is high in the air. Lands. Tries to control. And trying to turn. Pushes off now. Doesn't control. Cayon takes it away. Cayon, nice little touch there going forward. Cayon applying pressure. The goalkeeper is out. Goalkeeper is out. And I think they would have spoken to the goalkeeper about rushing out or not, or just staying back. And she has decided to do a lot of running out this time, and she's doing that effectively. But because of that run out, she has incurred the wrath of the referee, and it's going to be a corner kick. For one moment I thought it was a free kick from close range, but it's going to be a corner kick. Some more pressure being applied by Cayon here. Good corner kick. A bit too hard, and it will go out. Somebody still calling for number 3. There's a throw-in. Queen City with a touch. Can't get past number 14 easily at all. Number 14, boy, she's something else. She is one tough cookie. Can't get past her easily at all. I think when they're picking a national team, you certainly will have to look for a defensive player like number 14. Running the right flank, there's Queen City. The ball has been touched out, I think, by the Cayon player. It's going to be a throw-in, I believe. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Queen City team. Kerisha Powell looks burnt out, I can tell you. I think she might be carrying an injury too. So it's going to be now a corner kick. Corner kick for the Queen City girls. Curtis Morton Jr. would be asking for at least one before the final whistle blows. Right now it's 4-0. Does Queen City have a chance in these dying moments of the game with a throw-in? Not quite a corner kick, it's a throw-in. And let's see how this one is handled. The defense for Cayon right in the mix here, headed out. Well, seems to have been some debate about whether that ball was in or out. So now it's going to be a corner kick. So let's see. The wind has picked up somewhat. And so low flat kick. Another corner kick apparently. Been knocked out by the Cayon player. No corner. It's going to be a goal kick. So goal kick for Cayon. 4-0. Those kind of kicks, not the best. Pressure on her own goal. That was poor. And now she's trying to clear that danger and knocks it out. So that was always on the cards. Not the best of kicks, those. And you apply pressure very early on your defensive team. So it's going to be a throw-in now for Queen City. Trying to run the line. And knocked out. It's going to be Queen City's ball. So here's the throw-in. Cayon comes away. Cayon clearing the danger and pushing away nicely. Queen City gets a touch. Cayon gets it back. Cayon now with a possible run through. True, nice work there by the Queen City player, but Cayon again aggressively back in the mix, taps it nicely onto the left flank. Cayon with the possible run through. Queen City is there, but Cayon still comes over with it. Queen City now with the touch. Queen City with the touch, and the ball being passed around. Number 14 is waiting. Nobody's gonna get past her easy, I could tell you that. But Cayon now pushing forward. Cayon applying pressure at the top. Queen City hits it into the player, into Cayon's, and one of the Cayon players, and it goes out. Looks as if we have a Queen City sub. So somebody's coming off for Queen City. I don't think they're gonna get a lot of time out on the field. Whoever it is, I think that whistle will be going soon. I think that whistle will be sounding pretty shortly. No. Applying more pressure here by Cayon at the top. Cayon with a chance. Cayon with a chance. Well, there was a scream, but I think she kept it out, the goalie. For one moment, it looked as if it had gone in. And I think Cayon was already celebrating, at least the fans. But somehow, goalkeeper managed to look at that. Good work there by the Queen City player. Queen City with a little bit of a run through. Here's a lot of a run through. Here's a lot to hit it too hard. She would be disappointed with that. Really touched it away from herself too hard. Now the goalkeeper applying pressure on her own self with that rollout. Queen City backing away. They should be coming forward. And now on the left flank, Cayon again. Aggressively setting up the play on the left flank. Cayon again. Driving forward. Cayon again. Applying pressure here. And the goalkeeper hangs on to it. So Queen City defending stoutly, 4-0. Well, that whistle has stayed a long while to sound. I was thinking that it should have sounded by now. Queen City on the right flank pushes forward. Nobody is quick enough to get to it. Cayon decides to kick it out. Failed. And the ball goes out. So it's going to be a throw-in. And the ball has been kicked out by the Cayon player, so it's going to be a corner kick. The referee just had a quick glance at his watch, and I think that the whistle should be going shortly. Sometimes 45 minutes seems like 45 hours, really. Well, somebody's saying 5 more minutes. This has been a long half then. If it's really 5 more minutes, I'm really surprised. Referee's telling the girls no pushing, no pulling. This is a good kick. This is a good kick. This is a good kick. And the danger has been cleared. It was right there. Well, the whistle is gone. I thought that was the final whistle for a moment there. But it's going to be a goal kick, says the referee. The short passes applying pressure, but of course you could do that with number 14 because they're not going to get the ball from her easily. Cayon on the right flank. Oh, that's deliberate foot trick there. And the referee right on top of it blows the whistle. Free kick for Cayon. It's going to be taken by number 15. Drives into it, low flat kick. No, Queen City with a touch. Queen City with the touch. Queen City with the touch. Straight back to the Cayon player. Cayon now on the right flank. She's gonna turn. She has a lot of space. Passes off to her teammate, who doesn't hold it for too long. Touched out by the Queen City player. There's number 14, knocking one asunder again. Passing off nicely. So, well, there seems to have been a little bit of a tangle between two players here. And a card, I think, will be issued. Two cards, actually. Two players having a bit of a tangle. And tension getting the better of the players. Good thing the Queen City girl didn't come up against number 14, because I think I know how that one would have ended. And so the referee was in there very quickly, though. And the ball has been awarded after all of that to Cayon. So tempers flaring. Cayon applying more pressure. 4 goals to 0. Can this be 5? Gone in. Make that 5. 5 goals to 0. She hit that with some emphasis there. Goalkeeper was stranded. And she just put her hands in the air as if saying, I surrender all. And they bumped it home. So make that 5 goals to 0. Queen City under some serious pressure here. So after the thrill of victory in their first 2 games, well, Queen City would have to go back to the drawing board, and they'll have some even tougher teams, I think, to come up against. So they'll have to learn from this. Hooking away through to drive. This is a good shot, but the goalkeeper does well, negotiating nicely and hanging on to it nicely, clutching it to her bosom, and now she boots it out. And that's the game. 5 goals to 0. And it has been Cayon's game. Cayon has dominated. And that's the game. And that's how we leave you from the Mondo track. 5 goals to 0. Cayon winning over Queen City Girls.